Hi, everyone. It is time for new listings at noon. On today's show, we're going to be featuring this awesome 6 bedroom, 4.5 bath home that's located in Colorado Springs.
Yes, and I'm going to be featuring this 2 bed, 2 bath, unique, chic home in Palisades, DC. And I'm just going to say hello from BB as well, who's barking out the window right now. So hi everyone.
Awesome. So, for those of you guys who have not watched our show before, every week, Allison and I, we go through all of the new listings and we find two of our favorite new listings on the market.
Yeah, and they speak to us for various different reasons from week to week, but we think that they're things that should be presented to you. And so that's what we're doing here today. We've picked two of our faves.
Awesome. So Allison is going to be going first, and then I will be sharing the awesome home in Colorado Springs right afterwards.
I am. All right, let's do it.
Let's get started.
All right. So as Karen pulls up the address, it's 5169 MacArthur Boulevard. Like I said, it is in Palisades. For those of you who are not particularly familiar with Palisades, it's the west kind of side of DC along the water. Actually, a little bit south of where Karen's going to be presenting in a bit. But this is the listing of our colleague, Mary Lynn White, and it's actually her personal residence that she is selling. Which is always very exciting because I think realtors have a very distinct point of view when they're listing their homes, and I absolutely love this place. So she pulls it up. It's a 2 bed, 2 bath. It's 1,530 square feet. And you're going to see pretty immediately that it has a very stunning exterior, painted in this kind of dark charcoal color. I did look back and saw that Mary Lynn bought this probably about 15 years ago. So she's really redone everything. And stylistically, I'm sure this is completely different on the inside before, but there was only one listing photo from, I think, 2010 when it sold. Anyway, so you've got two different entrances. One is actually MacArthur, but the main one people use, I'm so sorry, is on Dana Place behind that. And you see this kind of outdoor seating private area here. I'm going to throw a willy stick at my dog. This private landscaped area here, which I think would be really fun, entertaining because it's dipped down here below. So this is very chic. I mean, we've used the word sexy on here before, but I do find this to be a sexy exterior. And as we're going in, this, I mean, took my breath away. So with the exposed rafters here and this open floor plan, it's sophisticated. You've got a mix of this kind of industrial when you have some of the exposed kind of things above, but you've got the warm wood floors, hardwood floors, and they've got some custom built-in. So as we take a look around, you can just see how there is a really lovely marrying of the styles here that just come together just so beautifully. I mean, she's really designed this interior space immaculately, in my opinion. Obviously that's not going to convey, unfortunately. Or I don't know, maybe she could be convinced to convey a lot of the stuff. But yeah, it's pretty breathtaking. So here you start looking into the kitchen area, which has been updated, and you've got a lot of this, stainless steel. Here we go, all stainless steel going on, which again kind of leans more into the industrial look. And I really love how she has put this kind of gold up top and around to soften the cold kind of chrome that you've got from the stainless steel color. So continuing through, you start to see the custom built-ins here, which are in that kind of like nook under the stairs, which is a great kind of use of the space. And here, yeah, another angle of those. She's got a lot of these kind of like bullhorn kind of art pieces throughout, which I don't know. I'm super into it. Like, I love it. And now we start to see kind of, there are multiple outdoor areas in this home. And so here is another one here with the views of the treetops. It's got this really unique kind of like treehouse kind of vibe here. And this house is situated kind of up top on MacArthur Boulevard, so you can see down. It's a good vantage point. And she even noted that you can enjoy the sunsets kind of looking towards Virginia in that direction. So this must be a really good vantage point for that. Piece of artwork she has here, and we're going to turn around in a second, and we're going to go into the upper level, which is basically an entire primary suite. Okay, here's a good angle, just looking this way, so you can see the exterior of the home from this angle. And here we go. So this has been, so I think she just kind of took a lot of walls down when she went in here. She actually did. She mentioned that to me on the phone. And so she has made this top level an entire primary suite. So this is, like, for the record, like a dream home for me to personally live in, because I would love to have everything sectioned off like this. But what she's done is she's put in this absolutely stunning custom walk-in closet with kind of built-ins and shelves. It's very sleek. You just shut the doors and everything is put away, which is also my dream, so that you just have everything recessed back. Another vantage point here of that initial area we had looked at in the beginning. I mean, just look at how lush and green this is in here, which is so nice. And then we have this, this is the primary bath. And we're going to spin around a couple of different angles just so you can see, but you've got this tile in here, which is pretty unique, I think. I don't see a lot of tile shaped like this in homes, and it completely lends to the style of this whole home. And now we are downstairs, which has been made into a, you know, a family room, guest area. Again, we're going to spin all the way around because this is the whole bottom level, which is the same footprint of the house. You've got the exposed things up top here, so similar to that main floor. And the aesthetic here is very similar too, with kind of these neutrals and blacks and whites. And we have the bed here, so this is considered like a whole kind of second bedroom area. So remember that this had a lot of walls up and she took them all down. So there's certainly room if people wanted to divide things back up again, but this is the second kind of bedroom area. The laundry is down here. There's some awesome, amazing organization down on this level. And there's also the second full bath. And this bathroom is also quite nice, redone, very sleek, you know, all white, which is, I think, the right thing to do down in a lower level to keep things nice and light. And then you have this utility room, which has been made into a workspace on the right also, with everything organized. And I have to say, having everything organized right off the bat for you when you move into a house is so important. You don't have to hire an organizer or anyone like that. So even if you don't use tools a lot or anything, you could totally use that space for something else. And then you do have the 2 off-street parking spaces as well for this home. So yeah, that's basically it. Maryland is having open houses this weekend, Saturday 1 to 3 and Sunday 2 to 4. So they're different times. I'm definitely going to be stopping by this one to see it in person and take some video. Like I said, I'm always very amped to see a realtor's listing, because I think it's always really interesting to see how people design and list their own homes versus just, you know, somebody else's. So yeah, that's my pick for the week. What do you think, Karen?
I absolutely love it. I am just trying to get us all in here. So let's see if we can get us all in here. Yeah, I absolutely love it. She had a broker's tour on Tuesday. And I was trying my best to get there, but I didn't get a chance to get there to see it. But I think it's an absolutely amazing home.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too far from me as well. So
yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we are going to head over to Colorado Springs. So this is in Bethesda. This beautiful colonial style home that was built in 1982 by Charles Hilton is a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. We're going to change the address. The address is 8317 Comanche. And one thing, you know, when we talk about Colorado Springs, I think people think that it's known for mid-century modern homes, but they also have some traditional homes, some colonial homes there. And so on Comanche, these are pretty much our colonial style homes. And so this home is very, very large. It's over 6,000 square feet, almost just under 7,000 square feet. So I saw this on one of our tours on this past Tuesday, and I was just so amazed with this home. I think you have to go see it in person. The pictures just don't do it justice. And when you see it in person, there's so many little wonderful things about it, and you're just like, oh wow, oh look at that, oh that's great. And so you're just going to be in ooh and awe of this home. And it has a fabulous outdoor yard. It's landscaped and hardscaped beautifully. So let's go through, let's get the video going and let you guys have a look. All right, so this is one of her night shots. This is coming in. If you look back, you can see the beautiful neighborhood. Comanche is just a wonderful street, lots of trees, beautiful houses. This is our entryway coming in. Now, the home is brick on 4 sides, and there's some lovely herringbone details outside as well. This is our entryway when we come in, our foyer. We can go straight ahead to the family room. To the left is a formal dining room. So we're going to go ahead. This is our family room. In our family room, you have these beautiful coffered ceilings with the wood beam. It's just beautiful. It matches that fireplace, which is the centerpiece of our room, matches the trim of the French doors. You have 2 sets of French doors that lead out to the deck that we're going to be showing you later. To your right is our kitchen. This kitchen was expanded and it is just and renovated. It's great. You have lots of islands. If you are you like to cook, this is your kitchen. It's really full. You have a sitting area that you're going to see. You have Sub-Zero appliances, over the top appliances. Behind this area is your mud room that's right behind the kitchen, and you'll see that there's also an elevator that comes into this area. So you have an elevator that goes all 3 levels of the kitchen. So you talk about aging in place. You could be in this home for a long time, especially with this commercial elevator. Here's our sitting area that overlooks with these gorgeous windows, wall of windows that overlooks our beautiful backyard, which I'm going to make you wait for. But here's just one picture of our deck. We're going to show you some more pictures at the end, but this deck goes along the full end of the house. You have different entrances that you can use to get to that deck. Here is our formal living room. It's oversized, really nice. It opens into this great library / office that you can use. You have these wonderful oak floors. That's one thing you're going to notice throughout, and they are well kept and just really beautiful. Here is our home office. You have these gorgeous built-ins. You also have French doors that lead out to that deck. So just wonderful, great light. Like I said, as you go in, you see all kind of built-ins throughout the house that are really unique and nice. This is our formal dining room. It's oversized, very large, great windows. Now we're heading upstairs. So upstairs, you have 2 primary bedrooms. This is one of our primary bedrooms. I'm going to show you lots of angles because they have this huge sitting area. But if you want to switch it and have your bed out here, you can, do that. And you'll see what I mean in just a little bit. But there's also a private balcony that's right out here. We'll go closer to that in just a few moments. But look through this. If you look forward to look straight ahead to your left, there's our little nook where our sleeping quarters is in this primary suite. So like I said, that could be your office and you can have your bed out there, or you could do it the way they're doing it. So this is a nice little nook, your little sleeping quarter. And then you have that whole really large sitting area with a fireplace there. Here is our private balcony. It's very, very nice. And you can see out also into the neighborhood. Here's our primary suite. Now, like I said, this was added on later. This was the addition. And the colors are not coming through, but this is like a nice kind of coral kind of orangey kind of color. But it's just beautiful. So like I said, when you see this in person, it's going to be even more impressive. Here is our original primary bedroom. So you have 2 upstairs. They're all the way on opposite ends. So if you have guests that are coming in, they can have their own quarter. You have this fireplace in here, and you also have a huge sitting area that's for this primary bedroom as well that we're looking at with great windows. You have views of the yard and landscape in all of the bedrooms upstairs, which is really great. A lot of the closets are have cedar, so that was just wanted to throw that in there. Here is one of our, this is our hall bathroom. Now there are other baths upstairs, but I really like the floors in this one. I thought I would just throw this one in here. I'm not going to show you all of the bedrooms. There are 5 bedrooms that are upstairs, but here's just another one. This is one of our smaller ones, but even our smaller rooms upstairs are still a really good size. So you just have lots of closet space, lots of bedrooms. Downstairs, here is our recreation area. It goes the full length of the house, and you have designated areas here. And you have a fireplace. Here you have a nice little sitting area. You can play card games that we're going to see in a bit, or, eat down in this area. This is great. You have the French doors that also walk out to your great backyard. Here's the other side. You have these great built-ins. So there's just definitely different spaces. You also have another bedroom that they're using as a gym down here, which is nice. And you have a full renovated bathroom as well. So in just a few moments, we're going to take you outdoors. Here we are. This is our wonderful deck that we have. This is the outside, the back of the home. I mean, I can imagine great entertainment with this space. It's all flat. It's really leveled, centered around just beautiful trees. This is the back looking up at the house. And there's also, with the house, you have 3 different outdoor sitting areas. And so you can see there's one on the right side. We have this sitting area that's on your left, and we have the deck as well. So just really great space. Great. Here's another and one other additional sitting area as well. So, like I said, this is Colorado Rock Springs. This is just a wonderful neighborhood. You have a swim and tennis club that's there. You are close to Potomac Village, where there's restaurants. It's just a great location, great neighborhood. There's lots of activities that the neighborhood plans throughout the year. During the summer, it's all about the pool. There's swim team. There's so many wonderful things here. So this is just listed for $2 million. And like I said, this is Dominique Reichig's listing of Compass. And thank you, Dominique. She's going to be holding an open house this Sunday. And I believe her open house is May 7th, 12:30 to 3:30. So
that backyard is nice. I mean, the fact that it's like flat and that big, it's like you could have such amazing parties there. So
I know. So you can take it from the deck to downstairs to the backyard. It's pretty
and the house is just ginormous compared to the things you see in DC, which is where I do the bulk of my stuff. But yeah,
right. I want that house just for the yard. So, yeah. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm Karen Ringo with Compass,
and I'm Alison Scimeca, also
and
with Compass.
And we'll be back next week with 2 new listings. And we'll see you soon.